Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you are doing well. So here I am with our new chapter Indian water resource. Okay. And in this video also I'm going to discuss some of the most important and expected multiple choice questions from this chapter. Okay. Expected means they may appear in your exam. So kindly watch them till the last. Try to answer them by yourself first. Okay, and at last I have provided two homework questions that you have to answer in the comment section. Okay, and if you find this video useful, kindly do like, comment, and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Okay, so let us start. And the PDF, one more thing, its PDF will be available both on my WhatsApp group as well as the Telegram group. The links of these groups are provided in the comment as well as the description section. You can join it from there. Okay, so this is our Indian water resource. Let us start with our first question. So the first question is, which among the following is not a Himalayan river? Okay. So Indian rivers are mainly divided into two parts, right? One is Himalayan rivers and the other is which one? Peninsula rivers. Okay. And Himalaya rivers are also called as North Indian rivers. You should remember them, and they are also called as South Indian rivers. Okay. So the major names you have to remember. Here they have asked which among the following is not a Himalaya river. So what is the answer? It is Mahanadi. Okay, because it is a peninsula river or South Indian river. These Indus, Ganga, and Brahmaputra are northern Indian rivers. Okay. So moving to next question. The source of river Indus is dash. Okay. So see, I have framed the questions such that I'm not going to discuss all the sources, like sources of all the rivers like Ganga, Brahmaputra, Kaveri. Okay, I have given one question. Based on that, you can make your own questions from the books. Okay, you'll get an idea. This type of question may be asked. Okay, so here I have taken river Indus. Okay, what is the source of river Indus? Source means the birthplace of this river. Where does it rise? Okay, so the answer is which one? For Indus, it is Mount Kailash. Okay, Gangotri Glacier is for Ganga, river Ganga, and Manasa is for Manasarovar. Manasarovar is for Brahmaputra. Okay, so you have to remember these. This is for Brahmaputra. Okay, next moving to our question number 3. Which among the following is not a tributary of river Indus? Okay, so this is also important topic, tributaries. Okay, they are the small rivers which join the main river. Okay, so for river Indus we have 5 tributaries, right? You should remember this name. This is very important. Okay, river Indus is very important. So here, which is not its tributary? Jhelum, Chenab, Bees, Ghagra. Yes, Ghagra is the right answer because Ghagra is a tributary of river Ganga, not river Indus. Okay, so option number D is the right choice here. Next is question number 4. The longest river of India. This you are aware of it, right? The longest river is river Ganga. Okay, what about largest river is Brahmaputra. Okay, you have to remember this also. This in the form of length and this in the form of width. Largest, it covers the very large area, Brahmaputra, and this is the longest. River Ganga is longest. Okay, next question number 5. So here the question given is, the longest tributary of river Ganga is dash. Longest tributary of river Ganga. Which one is that? It is Yamuna. Okay. Yamuna is a tributary. Means it is also a river, but small river which mainly connects the Ganga. Okay, so and this is one of the, not one of the, this is the longest tributary of river Ganga, Yamuna. Okay, remember this. Next is question number 6. The common birthplace of most of the South Indian rivers are dash. Common birthplace means most of them, where do they take birth? Okay, where do they rise from? So it is which one? It is option number D. Okay, it is Western Ghats. Okay, they mainly take birth in Western Ghats. You have to remember this. This is a very important question. Moving to question number 7 now. Which among the following is not a east flowing river? Okay, so east and west flowing rivers. Okay, towards this side means they connect. Sorry, west means, yes, means they will join Arabian Sea. They are called as west flowing rivers, and east flowing rivers are the one which join Bay of Bengal. So you have to remember. Okay, west flowing rivers are mainly Narmada, Tapi. Okay, you have to remember this, Narmada and Tapi. These are the major west flowing rivers. Here they have asked which among the following is not a east flowing. So if they have given option of these two, you can tick them. Tapi, Krishna, Kaveri, Godavari. Yes, Tapi is there. This is the answer because it is a west flowing river, not east flowing river. So you have to remember the major rivers, not their tributaries. That is not much important, but if you remember, there is no problem in that. Okay, it's good for you only. But try to remember east and west flowing rivers. Okay. Next, question number 8. The longest river of South India is dash. Okay, so longest river of North India means whole India is Ganga. What about South India? Yes, it is Godavari. Okay, remember this. Okay, if you can't remember the name, you just look at this first three letter, God. Okay, God is what? Great. So here in South India, the longest river is Great, which is Godavari. You can remember like this. Okay, so option number A is the right answer for question number 8. Moving to next question. The narrow gorge through which river Narmada flow, okay, the river Narmada flows is dash. What is the name of that gorge? Okay, so the answer is Marble Gorge. You have to remember, Marble Gorge is connected with Narmada river. Okay, remember this name, Marble Gorge. Moving to question number 10. Which among the following is not a west flowing rivers? Okay, so this type of question can also be asked. Okay, they are mainly tributaries, but the chances are very low, but still you have to be ready. Okay, so Sabarmati, Sharavati, Netravati or Hemavati, what is the answer? The answer is Hemavati. Okay, it is a east flowing river, the others are west flowing rivers. Okay, moving to question number 11. Which among the following is not a cause for the need of irrigation? Okay, the irrigation is needed. Okay, there must be some cause, because if a rainfall is there, we don't need irrigation, right? So which of the following is not a cause? Availability of excess of groundwater, uncertain rainfall, unseasonal monsoon, uneven distribution of rainfall. So these three are the reasons. Okay, because of them we need irrigation, but this is not a valid reason. Availability of excess of groundwater. Okay, this is the answer. Moving to question number 12. Which among the following does not require any superior technology? Okay, so this is based on irrigation only, so they don't require any superior technology for construction or setup or for maintenance. Okay, what is the answer? The answer is yes, the oldest one, well irrigation. Okay, option number C is the right. Moving to the next question. Inundation canals are those where, inundation canals. So canals are of mainly two types, inundation and perennial, right? So here you should know the meaning of both. So what is the answer? The answer is sorry, water is directly drawn from the rivers. Okay, So here there is no need of any construction of dams or reservoirs, okay, in inundation canals. Water is drawn from reservoir. This is also not uh, the one where inundation canal is built, okay. Dams are constructed for irrigations. No, dam is not. Water is stored in dam. No, even this is not. They all are for which one? Yes, the other perennial canals, okay. This is for inundation. So moving to our next question, question number 14. So, which among the following is not related with multi-purpose river valley projects? Okay, they helps in controlling floods, provide port facilities, provide water for industries, provide water for agriculture. Yes, these A, C, and D are one of the aims of the multi-purpose river valley projects, but they don't provide any port facilities. Okay, like harbor for trade and all, they don't provide these facilities. Okay. Next is question number 15. Which is the first multi-purpose river valley project of India? So this is also very important question. First multi-purpose river valley project of India. It is Damodar Valley project. Okay, and you should also remember the states where it is built and the rivers. Okay, on which it is built. Okay, so Damodar Valley project is built on which river? Damodar only, and it is in which state? It is in West Bengal. Okay, moving to the next question. River Damodar was called as Saro of Bengal because Saro of Bengal. Which one? You can. They can also ask which is called as the Saro of Bengal. So you have to remember River Damodar. Okay, why it is called as Saro? Okay, so it is causing damage to the crops and human settlement. It uses to prevent soil erosion, promoted mining, causes it used to not cause provide water for domestic use of the people of Bengal. Okay, so it was causing damage to crops in human settlements, okay, during rainfall. So therefore it is called as Saro. Okay, option number A is the right answer. Next is question number 17. What does it says? The reservoir created Bhakhra Dam. Okay, so you should aware of this Bhakhra Dam. Where is it? You should know in which state it is built. Okay, and there is a reservoir by the name what? What is the answer? The answer is Gobind Sagar. Okay, option number B is the right. Pampa Sagar is on Tungabhadra project. Gobind Ballabh Pant. Okay, this is on Rihand Valley project. So you have to remember these names also. Rihand. Okay. Next is question number 18. The longest dam of India is which one? Which is the longest dam of India? So the longest dam of India is Hirakud. Okay, Hirakud is the longest dam. What about this Bhakra? Bhakra dam is what? It is highest straight gravity dam. You have to remember this also. It is the highest straight, okay, gravity dam. This is also important. And the longest dam is Hirakud. Remember them. Next, coming to question number 20 and the last one. Which among the following is a joint venture of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh? Okay, joint venture means both of these states combinedly allocated money, okay, for the construction. It is useful for both the states. What is the answer for that? Yes, it is option number B. Okay, Upper Krishna is not there. Tungabhadra, Nagarjuna, Hirakud. No, it is option number B, Tungabhadra project. There is another by the name where Karnataka is involved. That is Upper Krishna, but they have asked Karnataka and Andhra. So joint venture is which one? Tungabhadra project. Okay. So I hope you have understood all the questions. Now time for homework questions. So this is your First question, which among the following is an international project? Okay, so you have to answer in the comment section. Next question is, the river valley project built over Krishna river is dash. Okay, so this also you have to answer. From this option only you have to answer. Okay, because on Krishna river not only one, around two projects are there, but from this option what is the right choice for this question, you have to answer that in comment section. Okay, so I hope this video was very useful for you. If you liked it, kindly do like, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. We'll see you all in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye. Have a good time.